it actually breaks my heart when I hear that someone unalive themselves. Yeah, because I know that deep down that person is not their will or is not their wish for them to actually unalive themselves. But something caused it, okay? Some of them are people like they were actually like passing through a lot of challenges, and because they don't know the best way to go about it, they just unalive themselves and just say, let me just end it all. What am I even doing on this earth? Let me just end it all. And yes, some of us have actually been into situations like this, okay? Yeah. Forget that you just come out and then you see everybody smiling, everybody dressed up, and you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what they are going through, So it actually takes courage. It actually takes God's grace for people to be able to, withstand the things that they're passing through and be able to still stay alive. Really. Because I've also been in that condition, okay? And it was only God that helped me to come out of it. So that's why I just decided that I don't want to be quiet about it, okay? Because listening to some great women of God that, actually helped me a lot, when I was going through those phases of depression and all that. All right, listening to like people like Pastor Funke Phillips and Coach Jane Austen, a lot of great women of God, listening to them actually helped me when I was in that deep ocean, okay? So that's why I decided I don't want to be quiet, okay? Because I know that there are people out there that I need to help as well, okay? Because it's not as if I actually enjoy coming out here and talking. If you know me very well, you know that I'm a very reserved person. I like staying on my own, okay? But because I know that I need to help someone out there, okay, that's why I decided to volunteer myself and come out to start speaking about it. And what is this I'm talking about? I'm talking about depression. Because it's depression that causes people to go into unaliving themselves. And if we don't deal with it, more people are still gonna unalive themselves. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Because depression is like a mental health disorder, that makes people like they'll be feeling sad, all the time. They will just be feeling lost. They'll be feeling empty in themselves. Like they will just be feeling like useless. They don't have anything valuable to stay for on this earth. They will just feel empty. They will just feel like, what am I even doing on this earth again? Like nothing is working for me. I'm just useless. I'm just that and that. And then before you know it, they will enter into that deep depression, which is going to lead them into suicide. You get? So that's why we have to really be kind to people. All right? And then sometimes some people will be like, okay, what could be the causes of this depression? There are, lots of causes, a lot of things that actually put people into depression. And one of it is guilt. Guilt of maybe some of the bad things they did in the past, or some of the things they did and they were not okay with it, okay? So the guilt keep haunting the person, and the person don't know how to come out of it, so because of that they just enter into depression. You get? And some of them are maybe regrets, okay? Regrets of the things that they didn't do, maybe regrets of the things that they were supposed to have done. Let's say some people will be like, had it been I was able to build myself when I was single, had it been I was able to like have my own money, build myself up when I was still single, probably by now, I wouldn't be in the situation that I am. And they will start, the regrets will just be there, and which put them into depression. You get? So, and then another causes of it is hardship, okay? Hardship. Because of the hardship happening all over the world. It's not just only in Nigeria, okay? Hardship happening all over the world, So some people get to enter into depression, Some people, someone that might just be thinking, my house rent just expired, the landlord is all over my head, chasing me around for house rent, and then I have my family to feed, my children, they have not eaten, and then this whole thing keeps jam packing on this person's head. They don't have anywhere to go, they have even lost their job, they don't know what to do, and then this thing keeps disturbing their mental health. You get that kind of thing. So it do put people into depression. So you see, so that's what I'm talking about. And then another thing is also abusive words. Okay, abusive words that someone uses on another person, that they don't know that this thing can put someone into depression. You see someone and you just start saying, see you, you're so big, you're so fat, da 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 da. You don't know that that word that you're talking to that person is putting the person into depression. Or you will see someone that is slim, you start saying, hey, you're just so slim like a broom, you're so slim like toothpick, you're so slim, do you even eat this one and that one? So people just keep talking bullshit, but shaming someone for no reason. Or some people even on social media, I was seeing one celebrity that some people in her comment section, they are saying 1 year anniversary and you don't have a child, 1 year anniversary, no evidence, give your husband a child and all that, calling someone barren and all that. Are you out of your mind? Like, is something wrong with your head? And so this type of thing, like some people say to others, can actually put them into depression, and before you know it, the person unalive themselves. Like, do people actually think before they talk or say some things to one another? You don't have conscience or what? So that is it. And even some parents, the way they use abusive words on children, it can put those kids into depression. All right, even though in Africa we don't believe that kids also enter into depression. Of course they do, but because they will just beat the hell out of you to beat that depression out of you, but it's still there inside that child. That's why it seems as if white people, they care about mental health more than Africans. So that is it. Okay, so